Hello and welcome to the Johnny Danger Show. I'm Johnny Danger coming to you live from the Danger Zone. And today we have a very special episode of World Star Hip Hop, actually, apparently, because that's where I seem to be getting these articles from. But I found this nice little video, thoughts, question mark, chick gives advice on how to avoid dating broke guys. If you can't avoid to pay your rent, how can you afford to pay my rent? If you can't afford to pay your rent, well, I mean, he shouldn't have to pay your rent. That's your rent. That's why you even stated it in your own sentences, my rent. That's like me eating your food. That doesn't make any sense. That's like me taking your dog. That's stealing, if anything. He's stealing your rent is what you're trying to promote. Anyways, let's watch this video because I didn't get to start watching this video because once I started watching it, I was like, no, I gotta live watch this and react to this. So anyways, right off the bat, she has a list. We're gonna go through the list and let's get right into it.
This is how you avoid dating broke boys. Don't date broke boys. They just stress you out. Number one,
Okay.
when I meet a guy and he wants to ask me out on a date, I say, okay, where are you from? What do you do? I am a aerospace engineer. I go straight to Google, type in aerospace engineer salary.
Okay. From the title, could you imagine that person probably makes a lot of money? Aerospace engineer. Engineer itself, you could be like, yes, he makes a lot of money. Aerospace, right there, he makes a lot of money. But are you going to develop a relationship with him? Or are you going to begin a relationship with his money? And I know that there's a 50% chance, maybe like some random percentage of the population who get into relationships just for financial gain, and we understand that. But if this is some sort of relationship advice, I'd probably stay away from it. Right off the bat, we're looking at the tier list right here that she created. Avoid dating broke guys, boys, whatever. First one, Google his salary. I mean, guys don't do this, so I don't think I know a guy that takes the time when he's trying to get to know you to find out what you do. I think if a guy started doing that, it'd probably be some sort of type of stalking behavior. Second one, check living situation. This is a good one. I do agree with this one because if he has his bed on the ground and he's been living there for 4 years, you can probably be sure that he probably doesn't wash his balls or something. You know what I mean? Like, he probably doesn't really take care of himself too much or doesn't really care about his hygiene. That being said, he wants you to Uber. I don't know what that means, but I can't wait to hear it. And argues with waiters. I mean, that is cringy. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess I have to watch the whole video.
200,000 a year? Great. That's in my income range
For what? For what? Like, what are you doing? Are you gonna hire him? Your income range. Your income range? That's not your income range. That's his income range.
guys that I date. Now,
Okay. Whenever somebody makes that snacking noise with their mouth, you know they're about to. They're gonna tell all types of lies.
he comes and says that he works at McDonald's. No shade.
No shade. You're about to throw shade. Your eyes literally closed because you're about to throw that shade.
You just don't make enough to date me.
Right, but like, what do you mean? Like, you're running a business? What does that mean? You don't make enough. I don't know.
And that's okay. There's a girl out there for you.
That's so condescending. That's so condescending. I don't know what that means. Because you're not looking at somebody based on their income. You're looking at them based on how you can have your worst partner, right? Like Anna Nicole Smith. Her partner, probably not the best one, but he had a lot of money. right? We all know what happened to Nicole Smith. Come on, you don't want to. You don't want to do that.
It's just not me. Number 3,
Oh,
check
poor
his
guy.
living situation. Does he have his own place, or does he still live with his
Oh, who would have thought that's what it went this way? Yo, okay. So, all right. Guys don't have people paying their stuff. So, for you to be like, do you still live at home? Do you know his financials? Do you understand his? Oh boy. Whenever a guy, when I was single, when you go out, you have to spend money on yourself, and when you take a girl out, you have to spend money on her. So like,
mom in his mom's basement?
oh
Very
boy.
important.
I mean, he's probably saving money. I mean, there's red flags that you should definitely watch out for. You should either be like, all right, does he live with his mom? All right, but is he saving money? Okay, but is he wasting it on like stupid shit? I mean, but does he is he big into debt? And is if he's big into debt, then put a mirror in front of yourself and be like, am I big into debt? Like, am I paying? Like, you have to look at yourself first. Like, okay, fine. If you're balling, whatever, that's fine. But like, don't judge other people for their stuff. You don't know what they're going through.
Another thing, does he have an actual bed,
Yeah, that's a good
elevated
one.
off the floor so you're not breathing dust?
Hmm.
Does he have more than one pillow? Does he have blankets? Or do you walk into his room and he has one mattress laying on the floor with one stained pillow? Ew, gross. If you can't afford to
Okay.
pay your own rent, how can you afford to pay my rent?
Well, let's circle back to that. No, he shouldn't have to worry about your rent. A better statement would have been, if he can't afford to pay his own rent, how is he going to pay our rent, right? I'm not going to cover his side of the rent. I mean, and things happen, but like, I mean, recently where I financially didn't have enough for 1 month, and I had to get carried, but the month after that, I paid her back, and I caught up with my bills. So it's the ups and downs of that. But yeah, if if you're dating a guy and you find out that he's living out of a storage unit with an inflatable bed, you might have fucked up.
No. Number 3, if he wants you to call your own Uber to the date to see him,
Why does he have to worry about your ride, your transportation? What is he, a PT1? What is he, a service for you? Like, stop.
absolute automatic.
No, the last one, yes, but this one, okay. If he doesn't pay for your taxi, because obviously, Uber's a taxi. If he doesn't pay for your taxi, then no, that's a complete no. No. If he doesn't pay, I saw another video. If he doesn't pay for my manicure, like right off the bat, I'm like, no, no, that's your thing. We don't ask you to pay for our video games, and you're like, well, when I'm in a relationship, I buy him his video games and he loves it. Well, that's your decision to make. I don't know. You're not doing that you're not doing that the first date. Let's put it that way. You're already in love with him by the time that you're buying him things.
No, he's a broke boy. Not doing it. That is when I
Broke boys sometimes become broke millionaires. You know what I'm saying? Like Elon Musk, you should have seen him before. Jeff Bezos, you should have seen Amazon when it first started out. There was books on the fucking floor. He was selling books, and that's it. Books, right? You go. How many books do you have? Let's be honest. I'm talking about myself. Honestly, you could probably have a whole bunch of books in our apartment, stacking up her bed. I don't know.
tell him I prefer it if you send my Uber to my place or you pick me up yourself because I'm a lady. I deserve.
No. Relax. No, you you don't get special benefits because of anything. Nobody should, right? He's rich, so maybe I should give him stuff for free. That doesn't make sense.
To be treated like a princess, and I'm not accepting anything lower.
What? What? Nobody's saying that. I mean, he should treat you with respect. One, yeah, obviously. I just realized, am I sitting on my cushion? That's not important. Is he treating you with respect? One. Then two, does he care about you? Two. Then three, does he admire your beauty? That's three. Does he want to spend time with you? That's 4. Right, so those are the type of things you should probably be on the lookout for, not the fact that, I mean, if he has a bed, maybe he just doesn't take care of himself, and he's just got to be trained, but that's also not your responsibility either. You're not taking feral animals in and trying to domesticate them. That feral nature can last them their whole lives, and then you're dealing with it well within your 50s, and that's not a good life. Like, life is all about what you experience every day, right? So like every day, whether it's good or bad, you experience it. And why would you want to add more to your not great scenarios, right? You want more good scenarios than you want bad scenarios. Why would you add it on that? But let's keep it going. I'm almost interested on what the rest of this.
Period. Number 4, if we're out to dinner and he is arguing with the waiter about $1 upcharge on his extra
Why am I thinking of Lil Dicky? That might be a good thing, because that seems petty as hell.
cheese or whatever he got on his food, and that extra $1 just hurt his pocket so much.
That's
broke boy, leave him alone.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even broke boy, but it's like, if he's that stringent, he's gonna be stringent with you. Like, if you're not about that life, if you don't admire that, if you're not like, yeah, get him, then probably let it go. Find somebody that cares about you. There's 5 things I said. Who care about you, who share the same values, and you'll be fine. If you think that you deserve somebody with the same financial status as you do, that's fine. It's understandable. But at the end of the day, if you're like a neurobiologist or neuroscientist, and let's just put it to you this way: there's no Jeffina Bezos that's going to compare to Jeff. So if for him not to lower his expectation and find himself a woman who makes $500 million instead of $10 billion a year, you lower your standards a little bit. Like, come on. Anyways, that's been my today's episode of the Danger Show. I don't even know what I should call these. I should start calling them World Star Hip Hop News or something, because YouTube has been recommending weird shit. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you have been watching, like and subscribe down below. And as always, peace.